Shalom, shalom, Koholo Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, and great millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, and to you speckled word Israelites that are scattered abroad that look like the heathen nations. To y'all say shalom, and shalom to all you brothers and sisters that may be out there learning and listening. And shalom to all you brothers and all you Akim that's out there teaching the truth and sincerity, the 100% truth. And I also want to say that the Israelites who you call today, so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, the Panamanians, those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be. That's who this gospel is for. That's who the Bible is written for. The Bible is written by Israelites for Israelites. Contrary to popular belief that God loves everybody, he's gonna save everybody, that's not biblical. But as y'all can see, I have a picture of of the World Economic Forum poster or whatever, or wall, with the soldier right next to it, and it says the World Economic Forum deploys 5,000 plus soldiers to protect globalist elites at upcoming event. Now, why is this news? This is news, and this is I'm making a video on this because this is prophecy, right? The scriptures speak on people uprising against their governments, and not listening to princes and not listening to their leaders, because people are finding out the truth. People are understanding that they have been lied to, they have been duped. People are understanding that there's not a future anymore, that they're understanding that their own, especially Esau, Edom, their own people doesn't care about them. And let's get that. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15. And verse 14, it says, "Woe to the world, and to them that dwell therein," which woe means destruction. It says, "For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." Right? So there's going to be a lot of people breaking into each other's houses, in the days and months to come, because of different things, man. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? Which are your modern day presidents, your modern day they call them dictators, prime ministers in other countries, and the ones who are above all of them are the people at the WEF, which are mainly Esau, man, Esau, Edom, that's the biblical nationality of the so-called white man, right? It says, "In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So Esau is going to do what he's going to do, and he's going to stand on that, which eventually he's going to collapse this economy, make everything go digital, because the CBD system is supposed to be, up and running, Lord willing, in a couple of months, that's what we hear, or I've heard. And everything is already set up. Everything's already set. All they got to do is cause one major event, EMP attack, or a shortage of food. They bring out the MOTB, and everybody... People are going to be in a dire straight situation. They're going to be in a situation they ain't never been in. They're going to be pressured, back against the wall. They don't, most of our people, they don't trust in YASHAMIAHLA. They don't have him as their rock. So what are they going to do? Right? They're going to do what this man say. But the people are going to fight back, though. And it's going to be a little battle, man. Because like I said, people are starting to, realize what's going on, especially with these people dying of the jab, if you know what I'm saying. The syringe, the needle that most people got put in them from the C19. People are seeing this, right? People are understanding, and these devils got the nerve to talk about, or to say that they're gonna have another meeting about it. The people of the world have lost your trust. This is why they deploying soldiers, wherever they're gonna be at. Which I thought they had their little conferences and their little meetings at I thought they had it in like Switzerland or something, like Geneva, Switzerland. I thought that could have been one of the places, but maybe they moved it. I don't know where or anything, but It must be somewhere people can get access to, because why you need soldiers? Usually a lot of these people, they meet up in secret places. You know, let's get that, let's get this in, is that Psalms, is it Psalm 64? Right, it's about to go down out here, man, because, like I said, people understand, you know, people understand, you know, what's going on now. Everything is being revealed. Like, matter of fact, let me get that scripture first. Right? Is it here? No, it's not there. Where is it? Salakia. Salakia. This is Luke 12:2. It says, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known." That means everything, man. All these secret little meetings, all these, you know, these documents, these files that these elites of Esau even got, that's all being exposed, man. You know, but it started off being exposed because usually when stuff gets out, it's from people that used to work for them that don't want to be a part of their stuff anymore because they realize, you know, what they into. I mean, even though they knew beforehand, but it gets to the point to where you might have an Edomite, you know, they just don't want to mess with it no more because they just see the amount of damage, the amount of you know, harm they have caused, you know, and you know, I guess they can't take it no more, man, because that's usually how, you know, us, the public, we get this information, and or just anybody else gets it, they put it out there, you know, for everybody else to see. You know, everything has been uncovered. You know, everything is been revealed, right? Damn, I thought I hit unrecord, or I thought I hit pause. Let me get this in Job 18, because Job 18 is one of my favorite chapters, man. I remember when the Lord, you know, probably might have been 2021 or 2020 when I remember reading Job. For some reason, a lot of these chapters were revealed to me. It's talking about the Esau Edom's downfall, the NWO, you know. Because the fact that this man, you know, he has a secret meeting, it's pretty well known. People know what the WEF is. They know what the World Economic Forum is. People know about these things now. People know about the elites. People know about Klaus Schwab. People know of him. You see what I'm saying? So everything is not so much here anymore like it was. It's uncovered. It's revealed. Right? This is Job 18:5. It says, "Yea, the light of the wicked should be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine." You see? And the light, you know, in the scriptures represents wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? Because the scriptures say on the right-hand side, it says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light." You see? And their laws is wickedness, doing everything contrary to what the Lord told us to do, right? And, you know, what they're trying to do on the left-hand side to put CHIPs in people, you know, eventually, and cause all hell to break loose so that can come to pass. People are finding out about it, right? It says the light should be darker than his tabernacle. That's people not, you know, his light being darker than his tabernacle. That's people not listening to him no more, not following his ways anymore. And his candle should be put out with him. So Esau himself, their whole nation, not just the elites, not just the ones at the top, is going to be done for. Even you regular average so-called white people that live, you know, in the neighborhood or work at a 9 to 5, you will eat Edomite too. You going down with the elites. It says the steps of his strength should be straightened, right? Because they have these meetings to what? To prepare and to plan and what they're going to do next, right? And beforehand, not that I knew of, they didn't have to have no soldiers to be deployed to wherever they meet. They didn't have to have them before. Well, all of a sudden you got to have it now because people are at the point to where they're gonna rebel. You know, they're gonna start uprising. They're gonna want these the elites' heads, man. Because like I said, people understand what has been done to them now. People are seeing what's going on, man. They seeing stuff is not what it is. You know, it says, "And his own counsel shall cast him down." Ooh, hey, Job be bringing out that smoke, man. It says, "For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare." You see? And that's what this man does. He walketh upon a snare, man. You know? Everything this man does, You know, that could be his last thing, man. But we know, you know, prophecy is written, prophecy has to play out. So, you know, whatever is written, you know, for people to take to see him, it will happen. You know, and I know recently, what's the guy, Donald Trump Jr. I got this from the brother. I don't know if his name is YASHARAHLA. I could be saying it wrong. I think I am. I think his channel name is GMS Watchman. I know he brought out just now about Donald Trump Jr. posting something about the microchip. You know, and it was like a post from like 2 days ago, so it was real recent. You know, and now we're at that time, right? And this is where you know, Jacob's trouble comes in. Let's get the book of you know, because when all hell breaks loose, man, and people are, matter of fact, I'm gonna get Isaiah 19, man, because I think it's Isaiah 19. So lucky, I'm trying to find it, right? I'm gonna get Isaiah 19 and verse 2. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, which the modern day Egyptians are you Edomites, you so-called white people." It says, "And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor." So, hey, the politicians against, you know, you got politicians that disagree with each other. You got even elites that disagree with each other. You know, it says city against city. You got these different countries fighting against another, and the kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt, which Egypt, modern day Egypt is American, and shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. Right? And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord. And a fierce king shall rule over them, and said the Lord of hosts. You see? Hey, I'm going to read verse 6. It says, "And the water shall fail from the sea, and the river shall be wasted and dried up." So, you know, that could be a spiritual thing too, because that's physical. You know, I remember you were having what's that river Euphrates drying up, and there was a lot of other rivers and lakes drying up too. You know, leading to that physical famine. But spiritually, their waters is drying up, man. Their wisdom, their knowledge, man, it ain't working like how it used to be. You know, like I said, people aren't believing them anymore. What other reason would they have to deploy 5,000 plus soldiers to protect them? Wasn't the earth given unto them? Let's go to Job 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24. That's because the Lord has taken away that hedge. That hedge that you all got, that power. He's taken away that power, that light. This is Job 9 and 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" And Esau is found out. Let's get that in the book of Jeremiah, man. You know, the spirit of, hey, you know, you devils is finished, man. You finished. Finito. This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 7. It says, "Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?" Oh my goodness. Hey, their wisdom is vanished, man. Yes, it is. Because like there's so much information about people, you know, dropping, you know, people that's been collapsing. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. From them jabs, man. You know, and everybody on the comments on YouTube videos, on, you know, different social media sites, a lot of people are saying it's the jab. People really, they know what's going on now. You know, I'm not saying they know the truth. They have the understanding of the Bible. No, we have the truth. You know, but a lot of people in the world, they're starting to realize a lot of things, man. And this is where the elites are going to get pushed back. And that time is pretty much here. It says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not." You see that? This is why they're hiring 5,000 plus soldiers to protect the globalist elites, man. You know, it's because they can't hide themselves. You know, everything about them and all their plans is revealed, and people understand what's coming. You know, and this is when Esau is gonna have to bring the sword, right? And this is how you know it says Revelation, you know, this man, he has a short time, man. You know, the fact that this man was on top of everything, and, you know, and now everybody knows his plans, and he knows people are mad at him, and he knows people have figured out what he's done. What do you think he's going to have to do? He knows people are going to eventually fight, you know. They're going to have to bring out their sword. This is Revelation 12 verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, both to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is a man, Esau Edom, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time." You see that? And this man has a short time. The sword has to come, right? And only the elect of Israel, man, will be saved, man. Lord willing, that's us, man. Call hello, Yahweh, YASHAMIAHLA, man. Because this is a big thing, Yep, there's a comment right here that says, "This tells me they realize that they're outnumbered and that we're all finding out the truth." Right? And that's exactly what's happening, man. That's exactly what's happening. And I think this little meeting they're supposed to be having is supposed to last like 4 or 3 days, something like that. But this comment explains it all, man. People are putting what they know, and that's the majority of comments on a lot of these different posts that people make about exposing stuff. People know what's going on. People understand what's going on. They know what's going to happen next. You see, so these people can't hide no more. So literally any day now, all hell can break loose, man. These elites, they gonna prepare for something major to happen any day now. The EMP attack, just all hell breaking loose in general. That CBD system, being implemented, them shutting down the banks or the ATMs. This is very near. This could happen in the next couple weeks or 2 or 3 months. You just don't know, that's real close. Cause we are already basically in mid-January. Basically. So time is flying, man. So hey man, you brothers that's in the truth, man, that's still pushing, man. Keep going, man. You got a lot of brothers getting disgruntled, getting disenchanted, turning back, man. We're not at that time, man. All hell's about to break loose, man. We in them final seconds of this man's kingdom. That's why he gotta have protection at his own event, at his own little thing he got going. So that's how you know it's over for this man, when he gotta have protection as far as where they have their secret meetings at, because people done found out, people know, So I just wanted to bring this out, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to go give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, of great millstone. Shalom to the elect. YASHARAHLA. Shalom.